Hey guys, it's Sonelias and welcome back to HOI4 number 4. We're currently, of course, playing here as Belgium, which now becomes Belgica. Right, Belgium. What are we currently doing? As you can see, our manpower has risen to a decent number again. We're currently working, of course, on expanding the railroad. But our active armies are, of course, engaged here in Russia. Now, we're not necessarily focusing on the allies at the moment. We're really focusing on Russia. And as you can see, we basically are about 75% the way through at present. Not a bad number, I would say. Okay. Okay, let's push that bit through here. As you can see, we're already engaged over here, so that's okay for now. Not going too well on some of these fronts, but that is not a big disaster, so to speak. Any pushes I want to make along this bit of the border? I'm not sure. I would like... Is there a river there? No, there's not a river. Oh, there's a river here. So we actually got the river on our side here, it looks like.
Oui, chef. Vos ordres?
And of course, if I can basically make this bit stick here for me, I could potentially get nice results there. Alright, these guys are in the south. As you can see, the Caucasus is already nicely done. And these guys are here over in the south, in France. Where the British... Ooh, I might want to basically invest a bit more effort into the British. Or into the technology, at least. As you can see, we're still working on some more factories and so forth. So things are moving along. It just takes a bit of effort, unfortunately. Which is not ideal. Steel, we're not importing. The only thing we're really importing is, of course, oil. I don't need to look at my spies at the moment. We need to go back to this one just to see if there's anything we can push. Now, you might remember from the last episode that this bit of railway is slowly expanding towards this city here. Once we get there, it should make my life a heck of a lot easier. As you can see, we still got units down here as well. Could I push? Yeah, I'm pushing already. I think that's okay for now. But really, we need to get those supplies through, and that's going to take a bit of time and effort. These bits I don't want to affect at all. This one's good for now. And as you can see, our combat casualties is something we are working on, dealing with it. So for now, we are in a good position, I would say. We took that supply hub here. Are there more supply hubs here? There is one there, and that is Stalingrad. I probably would want to get my hands on that, but I need to get supplies into this region here first. Could I do that differently? Yeah, I got seaports here, and as you can see, there's already Rostov where we got a seaport there as such. For now, we're leveraging that already, so we're going to let that be. Just going to see what we can do with that as such. Okay.
Oui, chef. Bougez-vous.
Okay, let's change that push a little bit.
Écoutez.
Could I potentially push here? Yeah, I'm sure I can. You can see I got port cities here already. And unless I'm mistaken, we're also working on railroads there, as you can see already. There's already a railroad up to here. It's just we're trying to connect it up to there as well. So for the moment, it looks like the supplies would have to come in by boat from the one port to the other. Not ideal, but it works. It works. there was a construction here. As you can see, we're building here now armored cars. My intention is to basically leverage them for garrisons. Really, really low level of efficiency at the moment of that production, but that will arise. We're building a decent number of trains per week. The reason why we need so many trains at the moment is mostly because, of course, we're farther from our supply hubs or our home base, or maybe I should say. It's not necessarily the supply hub that's the issue, but really the home base itself.
Bougez-vous. Écoutez.
Okay.
Vos ordres. Prêt, chef.
Okay, let's see. Can I pick up one of these? No.
Attention. Attention.
Okay.
Allez, on y va.
Okay, let's keep on pushing here to Kotlas. Is Kotlas a supply hub? No, it's not. It's just a city, which gives me a victory point. Same with this one, but this has got more victory points on it. Yeah.
Vos ordres. Attention. Donnez vos ordres.
Okay, let's push into there with that joint group.
Bougez-vous. Donnez vos
The more of these I can leverage at the same time, the better. Of course, in the south, there is stuff going on here as well. Train line is almost there. It's improving.
Tenez-les à distance. Bouchez-vous. Prêt, chef.
Okay.
Prêt, chef. Donnez vos ordres. Paré.
Hungary claims overlordship over Slovakia. Oh, really? Okay. Well, Free State of Slovakia. And here we got the Protectorate Bohemian Maren. That is a subject of the Germans, as you can see, and this is a subject of the Hungarians. Okay. Is that a smart thing to do? So if I release a puppet here. Okay. It's at the local police force, which helps. German Reich caves to Hungary, okay. I thought you were part of the same action you are. They are as well. And of course we got German Reich here, and we got Vichy France here, because yet Italy is no more. We got the Kingdom of Libya. Are they in a faction or not? No, they are not. Okay, that's good for them. In terms of the air, we got nothing else we can do here in reality. That is getting slowly closer towards completion. Slowly, really slowly. It looks like here in the south of the Caucasus, it's just a rolling up exercise, rolling up the last of those bits and bobs in terms of troops that were left over there. Okay. Nice. Train line is progressing. It takes a bit of time. But yeah, patience will pay off. This will be completed by the 24th of June, but we still got, as you can see, 7 elements to complete there. This would actually accelerate it quite a bit. Well, 10%. But yeah, okay, every bit helps. Is what you should always say. Cool. This, of course, is our defensive armies here. I was going to ask the Germans for control of this bit of terrain here. I might as well do that right now. Normandy. Could we get control of Normandy? Let's see what they say. Yes, they have given us control. Now that leaves, of course, this little pocket here. If you look at the resistance, it's dropped substantially here already. We'll make it drop even further. War bonds are an option I could leverage. I am kind of inclined to see if we could do something else. We'll keep an eye on things here for now. Up in the north here. Have I got a reason to try to claim that position? Yeah, maybe, but not yet, I think. Okay. Okie dokie. So up here in the north, that train line connection is there now. There must be a supply hub nearby. There must be. Well, actually, there's not, is there? It's an odd situation, so to say. There's a part of the country where there's no supply hubs. You just have to create your own supply hubs by putting ports into the vicinity. Is an option. It's just not ideal. Okay. Here we were getting closer to that location there. Then from here, I'll take all of these and actually then reinforce that engagement there. Again, useful to have. I'm not going to give him that. We're doing the exhort honorism already over here. That's good. So we're just taking some of the troops from that front line and pushing them further away. Okay. Looks like that might be successful as well. Supply hub. Yeah, that city there, like they points out quite clearly. Okay, if we manage to get that in our hands, that would be utterly amazing. If we don't, then yeah, okay. Okay. Sweet. And that one gets supplies in there quite easily. Okay. Okay, nice. Did we get the supply hub in? No, we just made it easier for us to move troops around, which in itself is already great. I'll come back to that in just a moment. That is a good bit of movement we've done here. If I could now reinforce that. Oh, we did capture it. Nice. Just now we need to consolidate that section there, which will take a little bit of time, but that's okay. Resist and bite is a nice one. It does lead further down to other bits that could be useful. Iron wool, not really. Get event 3 fronts, friend or foe. Okay. Protect against France. Mobilize the nation. So here we get additional manpower. Another 1.5%. It looks like that's basically for free, so that's good. That's the doctrine. That looks to be a relatively quick one. We could finally do this here. Production efficiency cap as well as base stability, both rising. Add free trade. Okay, symbiotic industrialization. Yeah, additional factories is good, I would say. Let's work on that for now. Actually, let's cancel that. Let's work on... If I do this, I get additional war support. This actually gets me additional research. That might be quite useful. Okay. Nice. So we are creating a bit of a bulge, you could say. Nice.
Attention. Oui, chef.
Okay.
Paré. Paré. Donnez vos ordres.
Nice.
Vos ordres.
Nice, nice, nice. If I can basically capture or push them from the opposite side as well, even better.
Formez les rangs. Écoutez. Vos ordres.
Okay, from there, I'm gonna try to push towards there.
Oui, chef. Prêt, chef.
Okay.
Écoutez.
Nice.
Prêt au départ.
Then I can push them out of that one position. Again, that gives me more, yeah, a straighter front line, maybe I should say. Down south here, it looks like they have done already a lot. But let's push towards that city there if we can. So we're pushing through a couple of locations here already, as you can see. Aluminum is also getting to be harder for us. We lost some manpower, I believe, here. Did I take Brittany already? No, I haven't gotten Brittany yet. What country is that? Brittany has Brittany as a state, core state. Oh, interesting. Okay, so again, I asked the Germans, they're not in favor at the moment. We could recall our attaché. I don't think that's beneficial at the moment. Land doctrine. Now, which one gives me additional recruitable population? I don't think either of these does in reality. Air land battle, shock and awe. Tank and armored divisions, reinforcement rate brigade, air superiority, and this is soft attack, artillery, recon, infantry recovery rate, and then this is more infantry. I think this is what we need to go for, unfortunately. This does already give me some additional soft attack, which is always welcome. How are we doing in terms of research? Now, homing torpedoes will complete shortly. Probably should have done that ages ago, but okay. They're not breaking out here, which is good. Ooh, but... And what we're then going to do is we're going to tell them to push into there, and we're actually going to actively tell them to do that.
Chef.
All right, down south.
Oui, chef. Bougez-vous.
Nice.
Bougez-vous. Bougez-vous. Retraite. Bouchez-vous.
Okay. Looks like lots of these troops are weakened somehow or another, which is fine. Actually serves us quite well if they are weakened. Okay, that is being won. That is being contested strongly. Okay.
Écoutez. Attention.
Okay.
Oui, chef.
Ooh, let's put a bit of pressure on them there. Let's keep them in place. I don't necessarily need to win that engagement. But if I can keep them in place, that would be already amazing.
Écoutez. Oui, chef.
Okay, they are moving there as well. That is retreating, it looks like.
Écoutez.
Could I get my hands on that position? Quite possibly.
Oui, chef. Bougez-vous. Pareil.
Okay. He's moving already. Let's see what we can do up here. Tiny pocket. It's not amazingly big, but still a pocket is a pocket, I always argue.
Prêt, chef.
Okay.
Formez les rangs. Bouchez-vous.
Let's cut them off from their supplies there.
Pareil. Bouchez-vous.
Okay. Oh, that's the Soviets that are pulling back.
Donnez vos ordres.
I thought it was different units that were pulling back, but nope.
Oui, chef.
It's actually our units that are pulling back. Kirov. I'm sure that is a supply hub. I'm not sure about that city there, but
Bougez-vous.
for now they are doing okay here, I would say. Any other issues?
Parez. On se magne.
Okay.
Chef.
Let's push all the way to the river here.
C'est parti.
Nice. Homing torpedoes. Done. Now what could we do? We are in 1943. We can actually improve our night attack. We can also increase our hard attack and piercing. Let's do that. 17 days for the next level of MPs to be made available.
Vos ordres?
That would be a nice new line to go towards. As you can see, we are pushing into here already.
On les repousse, chef!
Is that the full width of it? I'm not sure. There is resistance to our occupation. I'm aware of that. And not at the moment, it looks like. Okay. Take over as spy master. Interesting proposition. He would be an expert at commando. He's level 5. That's slowly rising. He is, of course, infantry he could be good at. Recovery he could be good at. He is already the specialist. He's on the way to level 6, which means that this would upgrade. And we get additional bonuses there. He is a level 4, on the way to 5. And he is army regrouping. Okay. Nothing that remarkable, I have to say, unfortunately.
Donnez vos ordres!
Oh, yes, we managed to basically encircle them. Ha!
Formez les rangs! Prêt au départ!
Nice.
Écoutez! Bougez-vous!
Nice, nice, nice.
Attention!
It is always nice to be able to see that stuff works out. Okay.
Vos ordres?
Encirclement success. Yep.
Oui, chef! Oui, chef! Formez les rangs!
Okay.
Donnez vos ordres!
They're counter-attacking there.
Vos ordres?
Oh, why am I pulling back? That is a good... Ah. I'm pulling back because I'm needed elsewhere. Okay. That's fine. No problem, really.
Écoutez! Donnez vos ordres! Écoutez!
Okay. Oh, he can push him back from there. Well, why not?
Donnez vos ordres! Vos ordres! Bouchez-vous!
Okay.
Attention! Formez les rangs! Prêt au départ!
Get off.
Formez les rangs!
Naval invasion is planned here. Naval invasion is planned there. And naval invasion is planned there. Oh, really? I'd love to see them try. Haven't seen them trying as of yet. Looks like the British are still maintaining troops in these regions here. Oh, it looks like fun. That looks like an Italian convoy that we managed to destroy. We are going to reinforce this one. That level there, and this is basically also going to be reinforced. I should really also say that they should also patrol over here. How many have I got? Okay, let's firstly increase this number because I'm sure we got stuff in the repair queue. As you can see, quite a lot, to be honest, it looks like. Toggle. Click to toggle list of ship queued. Okay. Not entirely sure how that works, but okay. We still got a slight surplus in trains, and we're still working on that. Trucks, we lost some. Not sure. Do I still need to produce as many trucks as that? Next. Okay, is that because I've got no tires coming in? Crikey. Wow. Yeah, it's becoming a bigger issue, isn't it, the tires? So could I get them from the Belgian Congo? They've got some. I have to use, as you can see, 19 convoy ships, which is not as bad anymore as it was before. But we're basically taking them all the way around there, which is a bit of a potential issue. Okay. Could I speak to my neighbor Germany and say, guys, I'd like to change this?
Continuez l'attaque.
Okay, we are attacking.
Arrêtez.
We're supporting, and I'm actually going to change this over to
Retraite.
actively attacking, not indirectly attacking. As you can see, that's being led by this general here, David Naline. Okay. Presuming that that's the correct pronunciation, but I'm not sure. Okay, we got all of these here already at the top. In terms of what we're doing up north, as you can see, we're working on this one here as well. So if I look at the research facilities, it says we got 3 iterations I actually haven't seen yet. Okay, that's fine. I've seen them now. We're doing research here. We don't have enough breakthroughs. I don't want to see the unavailable ones, but thank you very much. How do I get my breakthroughs? I'm not sure. It would be great if there was a tooltip of sorts telling you how to get the breakthroughs. But no, we don't have that. Okay, have I got a naval research facility? No, I don't. Why? Probably want to build one here. Boom, build it at the top. Well, not exactly at the top, but towards the top. French Comté is our territory anyways. Yeah, we're not going to get you involved in the war, but thank you very much for the offer. These are, of course, fuel silos. I'm going to basically push those towards the bottom. Cardi. Each of those would, of course, help us here nicely. Arrow, land. They only got those 3. Interesting. Look at the resistance. It's 45, it's 28 here. If I were to ask the Germans for control of another state yet again. Oh yes, we finally have decrypted that key, which is good. Who could we add to the list next? Well, in terms of opponents, yeah, okay. Free France, let's work on Free France. Shouldn't take too long, as you can see. Let's make our own cipher a bit harder to work with. Nice, nice, nice. 43 we are in already, like I said. I need to basically complete projects for some of that. got 7.39 in the vol at the moment, is what it says. Okay. So be it. First one is the artillery, which is great. Okay, that is completed there now.
Formez les rangs.
And these guys are doing a pretty decent job in keeping the enemies off of our lands.
Formez les rangs. Bouchez-vous.
Oops, no, stop. Hold on. You're not all gonna do these kind of weird moves. No.
Ordre.
Most definitely not.
Bougez-vous. Écoutez. Bougez-vous.
Okay.
Bougez-vous.
I don't want to keep them there. I'd like to be able to push them back.
Continuez l'attaque.
Okay.
Bouchez-vous. Prêt au départ. Donnez vos ordres.
Let's reinforce some of these engagements that we got ongoing here already. Could we do more of those beautiful cutoffs like we done earlier? Possibly.
Vos ordres. Formez les rangs.
It's a proper encirclement, pincer movement kind of thing that we want to do. Right, we're pushing further away from here. Where's the next supply hub here? In the north. Oh. Right, so I'm kind of inclined to say, well, guys, you've done a nice job here. Let's put that closer to there. That will cause a bit of a shift of my troops, which is not a problem at all. The Germans will be able to deal with the manpower losses here quite nicely.
Bouchez-vous.
Just take that last one province there. In terms of doctrines here, Italian modifier, all mountaineers breakthrough. Line artillery gets. Sorry, these are mutually exclusive, isn't it? Yes. So this gets a reduction in combat width. And it gets defense. This gets soft attack for the artillery. Italian modifier, line artillery. And the mountaineers themselves get breakthrough. I'm not 100% sure that is what I'm looking for.
Prêt au départ. Bouchez-vous.
Why do they leave these provinces empty? Die.
Bougez-vous.
And then, of course, I can take that other one from the back. That's another supply hub. If I can get them to my hands, and yes, that would help.
Parez. Bougez-vous.
Alright, how are we doing in terms of the time? Not too bad. 39 minutes. Ooh. Provides 0.1% breakthrough progress and 4% technology research bonus for aerodynamics. And we gain additional research bonus for aerodynamics and aviation technology per skill level. Okay. Rocket research speed gets boosts. Okay, nice.
Formez les rangs.
pull that back up to that point.
Oui, chef.
Okay, if I can cut them off there again.
Attention. Bougez-vous. Donnez vos ordres. Prêt au départ.
Nice pocket created again. It's not a huge pocket, but it's still a pocket, and that's what counts. Okay, now we took that bit of land. I'll just make sure we get the right railroad connection there as well. All right. Again, supplies can actually flow into here quite nicely. As you can see at the moment, they're flowing all the way from Trondheim. Interesting. Why have we got no rail connections in here? That's interesting. That might be something worth investing at least a little bit of effort into. Pass it by there, and then it goes into there. And from there we could even run it all the way to there. I know they're level 1s, but that's not necessarily an issue. It's really an issue when you basically are dealing with something slightly different, and it's not getting you enough of whatever else we need to get them. Not that I'm actually speaking much sense at the moment, but anyways, pocket created almost. We're just looking to basically push into there.
Attention.
Nice, pocket is done. Push.
Donnez vos ordres.
Push.
Continuez d'avancer.
Okay, push into there.
Prêt au départ.
Push into there.
Oui, chef.
Nice.
Formez les rangs. Vos ordres. Vos ordres.
Sweet. Okay, let's push there.
Bougez-vous. Écoutez. Écoutez. Prêt au départ.
Okay,
Donnez vos ordres.
let's get Kazan in our hands.
Pas de pitié.
Yep, pushing them back, pushing them back. How is the war on 90% and 28%? There's some progress being made. It's just not the strongest bit of progress, but that's okay. Okay, our Air Force, where have we got them operating? That is no longer relevant, this section here, I would say. Crikey. There are airports, but there's not enough airports, I would say, by far. Okay. We sunk them, okay, and then here they sunk ours, which is off of African coastlines. Interesting. Vichy France and independent Croatia is being attacked. Vichy France. Ah, okay. Yes, we gifted that territory to them, didn't we? We did. That's a wee while ago. So the Belgian Renaissance is what we're doing at the moment. We've kept the Congo out of the war on purpose, and that is Has been serving us well. Fortunately, progressive Congolese students. Okay. Now, if I get them involved in the war, then of course they've got lots of stuff here already in place. In Europe, I can ask Portugal for some, but they cannot supply me with a lot. Hungary is not able to provide me with a lot already, which sucks. Battle results. We were able to sink more of their ships. Always nice to see that. As you might remember, we moved some of our armies further south here. Or further north, I should really say.
Bougez-vous! Bougez-vous!
Ooh, if I can get my hands on that over there, that would be amazing.
On les repousse, chef!
Okay, let's push into there.
Visez bien!
So maybe pushing towards there as well.
Formez les rangs! C'est parti!
Yep, done, 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 and dusted.
On se magne! Bougez-vous!
Pushing from there as well.
Attention!
Okay, let's go there and then push towards there as well. This pocket that we created here is nicely being rolled up.
Bougez-vous!
The Germans are leading that, that's okay. We know that the engagement will not last too long.
Écoutez!
And from there we're going to push directly to there, because what that will do, it'll create again that shorter front line here. At the moment with all these pockets and everything, we are creating longer front lines. But like I said before, that will ultimately lead towards efficiencies, which will serve us well.
Écoutez!
Okay. Push, push, push. On so many fronts. Yeah, it will have a minimal impact here. 90%. Yeah, went up a little bit, not massively, but every little bit helps. Okay, so down here we still got this here, it looks like. We're going to leverage that to push all the way down here and then go for these cities here. And we're actually going to tell it to execute that. Probably could say with vigor, but yeah, I don't think that's necessary.
Prêt au départ? Bougez-vous!
Okay, let's push there. Kirov is our target here.
Vos ordres? Parez! Parez! Écoutez!
Okay,
Bougez-vous!
pushing hard. That is pretty much over.
Oui, chef!
So in reality, I can tell these troops here,
Formez les rangs!
your job is done.
Attention! Formez les rangs!
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Prêt au départ. Formez les rangs.
Okay.
Donnez vos ordres.
Not necessarily bad. Lots of stuff will basically move around again now. Now if I look in here, was that a supply hub? No, it's not. There's a supply hub there. It'd be great if the Germans can get their hands on it. This city here, we already connected up.
Gardez vos distances. Arrêtez.
Okay.
Donnez vos ordres.
Nice, nice, nice.
Continuez l'attaque.
Make that an active stance.
Donnez vos ordres. Visez bien.
Okay.
Oui, chef.
Okay, reinforcing that.
Paré.
Nice. That's getting closer to completion. Anything else here? Yeah, the rubber processing is coming along nicely. Where are they actually? Refineries. We got a few in the queue. They're not really at the top of my priorities, it looks like. We should place them more at the top of my priorities. As you can see, we got 3 in the queue. Another 8 days to go on that. That is being influenced mostly by our casualties. Let's basically put a bit of heroism on there. Get that pumped back up. All right, 193 in terms of thousands of manpower left at the moment. Did we take a supply hub here? Sweet. We now just need to basically get that train connection into there to actually work.
Attention.
So unless you got that connection as well,
Donnez vos ordres.
you won't be able to move the supplies through. Okay, there's another Kiro supply hub there.
Donnez vos ordres. Bougez-vous. Écoutez.
Okay,
Pas de pitié.
Kiro. I'm sure we can get it in our hands. Troops are moving here.
Formez les rangs. Donnez vos ordres.
Okay, let's push into there. Whoa, look at that number of medals we got with this particular person here. Jules Pierre. That's this gentleman here, isn't it? He is a pretty cool person to have as a general. Imagine promoting him at some point to a field marshal role. 65% of the way there. This one is level 6 now. So what we should see here now, yes, we do see the benefit of that straight away.
Formez les rangs.
How could I basically nominate him again? Let's go into there, and then basically this recovery rate being boosted. Alright, that would be quite beneficial. Recovery rate. Voila. Every wee little bit helps. And interestingly, sometimes all of a sudden my key combinations stop working. Okay.
Formez les rangs. Donnez vos ordres. Écoutez. Bougez-vous. Bougez-vous.
Okay. Push towards Kirov with these troops as well.
Écoutez. Bougez-vous.
Push towards that train line there.
Formez les rangs.
Yeah, we're trying to push towards that location there. It is not as successful as I had envisioned and hoped. 126. That's not too bad, is it? Alright. Iberian coast. Yes, we shot down some Russian submarines and some French. Sorry, not submarines, convoys. So if I ask them for control of... No, they don't like me enough at the moment. Is that because I own one of their states? Nope. I don't know why it is not at its prime, so to say. You see, they've got... Ooh, that's a level 2 radar at the moment already. More factories coming online. That is always a good thing, I would say. What is it going to go towards, though? Where have we got shortages of? I would say we got shortages of weaponry, as you can see. Yes, that is indeed what it's pointing to. I should, of course, be able to work on my Air Force as well. It's at 1944. I'm not 100% sure on which year that would be. It's 44. Okay. Could work on next level of transports and so forth as well. Yeah, okay. Something we can work on. It most definitely is something we can work on. If I now I'm able to get control of this particular province here. Totalkrieg. What does that do? Totalkrieg. It sounds like total war, and I'm pretty sure it is. Ah, there. Remove total mobilization. Gain Totalkrieg, which adds Totalkrieg, which grants recruitable population minus 2%. Expected number of factories put on consumer goods 15%. Okay. Unlocks women in the workforce. Okay, interesting. Autarky achieved. They need to have more oil in their hands to be able to do that. Interesting as well, this one. Rex Autobahn. They got already the additional research slot. And actually they get additional resources at the same time with that. Interesting. Convoy raiding. They've gone for the U-boat line, as you can see. Fallschirmjäger. They have not done that. Why haven't they done that, Alan? Okay. We're almost at the 1 hour mark, and I kind of don't want to exceed that, really. Yeah, I've got these already. Do they stack? I don't think they do they? Need 90 there, it says.
Vos ordres. Bouchez-vous.
Nice.
Prêt au départ.
There, let's reinforce that.
Formez les rangs. Vos ordres.
Yep. can see lots of extra territory falling into German hands. Unfortunately, that bit at the north here becomes very, very much undefendable, maybe is what I should say. Ask for docking rights. Could we ask the Portuguese for docking rights? Maybe. No. What about them? No. Interesting. Nationalist Spain. Bear with me 1 second, guys. And of course, I just realized that, yeah, during my interruption, I forgot to pause the game. So there's like a few hours, maybe a few days that it basically passed. Nothing major, but Belgian Renaissance is getting closer here. I would like to get my hands on this province here. Can I ask him? Can I ask him? Ile de Paris? Yes. Now, what's the benefit of doing that to me? We can move this person from there to here. And he still will influence the surrounding areas. All of these are neighboring to Ile de France. So that will actually have an impact on us. But there was a land facility already here. Okay. Oh, good. Now, I know there is a particular point where we can actually get additional scientists as well through the research tree or the focus tree. And we'll basically have a look at basically doing something along those lines. Maybe, oh, that's on the up again, isn't it? Can I push that down as well further? I'm sure I can. Let's go back to my armies who were actually doing some effective fighting here.
Vos ordres? Écoutez.
Okay.
Prêt au départ.
That is all going nicely. Boris has died. Interesting. Oh, that is pretty interesting.
Paré.
Interesting.
Bougez-vous. Bougez-vous. Prêt au départ.
Okay, let's see what we can do here.
Prêt, chef.
We need to get our hands on that bit of railroad because otherwise that city doesn't work. Sorry, did they retake it?
Prêt, chef.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Bouchez-vous. Attention.
Okay.
Visez bien. Oui, chef. À couvert.
Okay, let's stop that. Let's try to take that bit away from them there. Why are we moving with these guys? I'm not sure.
Écoutez. Donnez vos ordres.
Interestingly enough, we do
Prêt, chef.
have units here.
Bougez-vous.
I'm just curious as to why they're not moving.
Attention. Bougez-vous.
Nice, nice, nice. Let's keep that pressure on them. I could have just taken that facility earlier and then basically leveraged it at that point. The fact that it's in occupied lands, does it make a difference here? That's down, down, down. That is unfortunately on the up, as you can see. Now, how many more troops have we had to deploy here? It says it's awaiting production of infantry equipment. Okay. How many what cars have I got now? 114. So if I were to modify this to say, let's put here armored cars in there. How many would I need? Does it list 60? Yeah, I don't have that. I've only got 114, so forget about it for now. It's something for the slightly longer term that we need to do something with, but for now, we will leave it as it is. That's a huge population. Compliance is on the up, as you can see. It is on the up here as well. Belgian Renaissance. Is there one that basically says historical? Okay. More filters, territorial expansion. Yeah, that one. And the Lost Tribe. Okay, we've done these ones already, so that's fine. There is Congo Free Strait. There is the Great War of Africa. French Congo. Let's see. Is that still an issue? Yeah, it's still there. Trying to retake their lands, but can they actually take lands that are ours here? Doesn't look like it, does it? Is that going to be fast enough? I'm not sure. Do I want to do that? Do I want to waste the effort with that? Maybe not. Cancel that one. So let's unselect that. Political characters. It says political. King of Belgium. Free Belgian forces, etc., etc. Okay. Manpower. There are more points of manpower here, like this one that I cannot get to, but that one I could get to. Okay, let's have a look. Embrace export. No. Engine of the economy. Symbiotic industrialization. Cheap labor. Effect, add one off-map civilian factory and they gain additional bits. Prince Leopold Mine. Originator, add which grants infantry equipment production cost reduction. Heat resistant cobalt. Alright, they got their additional slot already. Congo's place in the world. It looks like they're working on that already because it says, maybe not. At least 14, okay. Dominance of Congo. International stipend. This gets me that additional war support as well as more support for fascism, which is not the greatest. Why is this still listed? Yeah. But it's a choice to bypass it. It's not mandatory, as you can see. This is optional. Those are 35 days each. Redoubt about Antwerp. It's only a 35-day one, so it's not too bad. It's actually quite nice to get, isn't it? Let's work for that. On that. For that. On that. Okay. We don't need as much anymore.
Prêt au départ.
Okay, nice. Movement is still ongoing here. I suspect we might want to build another port there. Every one of those ports helps.
Oui, chef.
Chefs.
Oui, chef.
Okay, let's support that engagement from there. That is one strong tank division, isn't it? Wow. Okay, that's a victory. That is a victory as well. Okay, we finally got that rail connection in our hands here, which means we should be able to get these supplies to come through here. But it looks like the rail connection isn't sufficient here. At least so it seems to indicate to us here. It's a level 3, that's a level 2. Oops. Those two just need a bit of upgrading, it looks like. Which is not too difficult. You can get that done relatively quickly. Reconnaissance. Okay, have we got any surplus in terms of supplies or support equipment? We do. Current speed is pretty decent. How much of that have we got in stockpile? I suspect we got enough. Yes. Makes them that bit more resilient. Going back to that front line. We are working on basically helping them out. Research completed. They've done that one there now. We can become more effective at extracting resources, but we're in 1943. We've done all the key ones here already. Finally researched that one. Interesting. $110.
Prêt au départ. En arrière.
Okay.
Vos ordres.
If I add this one to there as well. Oops. Yeah.
Prêt, chef.
Should of course help.
Vos ordres.
They're still holding them down nicely.
Paré.
There is some fortifications. It's mostly the fact that it's a big port, isn't it? Question is, ooh, because we're stepping in now, we basically seem to be the most senior general in this place here, which is interesting. Do we have Air Force available here? It looks like, yes. Let's put some more fighters in here. There's another airfield here for which we can deploy. Let's deploy a few more fighters. Okay, I should have a good number in here now. That's on the up. Yeah, it still looks like a relatively negative number, but it will fix itself over time. That to be maximized already. I want to touch upon them at the moment. We are recruiting some more units here in the Congo, as you can see. Yeah, Belgium is slowly getting to be bigger. Look, wow, critical. Wow. Oh, they've actually put these Rijkscommissariats into use here. General Gouvernement? What is that? Who's that guy? Hans Frank. Interesting. That's being led by Heinrich Hose. Wow, okay. Who dares wins? Yep, that makes sense. Double check up here. Now, this makes so little sense. Push, I would say.
Attention.
Push. That is a single point of
Formez les rangs.
shared contact.
Prêt au départ.
Okay, if we can get those into our hands, that would be nice.
On se magne.
If not, then okay, so be it.
Allez, on y va.
Okay. Pockets.
Donnez vos ordres.
Deal with the pockets. Kill the pocket. Oh,
Formez
okay,
les
it's gone already.
rangs. Prêt, chef.
Really?
Attention. Prêt, chef.
Come on. Okay. There we go.
Vos ordres.
Push into there. Even if we created a minuscule pocket here, it's still a pocket we would create. Get off we got in our hands.
Attention. Formez les rangs. Donnez vos ordres.
Okay.
Donnez vos ordres.
Let's help them push there.
Prêt au départ. Donnez vos ordres.
Wow, there's lots of movement here. I'm just going to let them do whatever they need to do there for now.
Donnez vos ordres.
Okay, all angles attack. Our air experience, we need to do something with that, don't we? Can we not get a second line of... Isn't that an option down here somewhere? Maximum entrenchment, etc., etc. Don't see it. Interesting. Still potentially would like to go for that one though. 12% is pretty decent. Pretty decent, but not the best. Anyways, I've made it far longer than I should have gotten to. Yeah, I do appreciate, of course, your forbearance here, basically sticking with me through this. Is it still on the down? It is still on the down, which is good. That's on the up, unfortunately. Ooh, they're trying to naval invade. Good luck, guys. I do have these fortifications in place, which do help me. In all these places, actually. Hold on. That's Antwerp. And they can naval invade Antwerp, isn't it? Because for the port. But why can I not put coastal forts here? Interesting. Okay. Something to bear in mind. Yeah, the Germans are moving troops into those places as well. The British do see the consequence of actually not having an aerial superiority here. Let's get that few extra close air support planes into there. Over my own territory, I do see I've got a shortage of trains again. And I was so sure. Yeah, we were outproducing the shortages now already. Apparently that's not the case. Apparently I need to do more. Are we still producing trucks? Did I see that? Yes, we are producing trucks now. Okay. Yes, rubber is still an issue. It's on my to-do list. Anyways, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next one. In the meantime, take care.